What's going on, guys? This is Snoop603 and Fake Thriller, and welcome to another episode of our Battlefield 3 weapon reviews. Today, we're looking at the RPK-74M. This gun is available for the support class only. It is available immediately for the Russian side and becomes unlocked for the US side after earning 170,000 points within the support class.
A little weapon info on the RPK. The nation of origin is Russia. The magazine capacity is 45 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. The fire rate is 700 rounds per minute. The fire type is full auto by default but can be switched to semi-automatic. The reload time is 3 seconds with the bullet chambered and 4 seconds when the magazine is completely empty. The damage for the RPK is 25 hit points of damage at 8 meters and trails down to a minimum of 17 hit points of damage per bullet at 50 meters.
The RPK really doesn't differ from the M27 IAR all that much. It's basically the same thing as your average assault rifle, but it has a larger magazine. What I really liked about this gun is that it's impressively stable while firing full auto at long range, even though it's not something you want to do. Plenty of the assault rifles and all of the LMGs have far too much recoil to get away with trying to fire full auto at long range. Obviously, it gets a lot better when you switch to semi-auto mode and slow your fire rate way down for more precise shooting, but if you want to, there's nothing wrong with doing it. One of the very few things that I didn't like about this gun was the suppressor. On every other gun, putting the suppressor on would help the gun's stability at full auto, taking away some of the recoil and giving you a tighter feel to the gun. With the RPK, adding the suppressor seemed to make it worse. It could have just been me, but I swear that the moment I put the suppressor on, my accuracy went to hell. My preferred attachments for this gun is the Cobra RDS, the foregrip, and the laser sight. I'm not a stationary player, so the foregrip gives me the benefit of added stability and mobility that the bipod can't give me. And since the gun has a decent fire rate, I like the laser sight for the added hip fire accuracy. Overall, I'm giving the RPK a 4 to 5 stars. This gun is pretty damn good, and as a starting weapon for the Russian faction, it will serve you well. The only thing that docks this star is the high reload times. Since it's so high, you really need to be careful when you choose to reload, or you'll find yourself stuck halfway through the animation with the enemy bearing down on you, forcing you to cancel it and hoping you still have enough left to win your battle.
Much like the M27 IAR, the RPK in Battlefield 3 acts like an assault rifle with a bigger magazine. At 45 rounds per magazine, you can really start to outperform a lot of the assault rifles. The RPK will allow you to down multiple enemies with one magazine, where other guns would force a reload after just one. And understanding the reload is one of the keys to maximizing the effectiveness with this weapon. The RPK boasts a painfully long 3 or 4 second reload time, and if you time your reloads wrong, it'll cost you. It's important to learn the feel of the gun and know how many bullets you need to get certain tasks completed. And it took me a while to learn to not instantly reload after killing my first enemy. I've also found that because of the extra ammo the RPK holds, it's easier to outshoot assault rifles in both medium and long range. Finally, I feel it's important to not forget that this weapon is in the support class and should be played as such. I don't experience the ghost bullets problem as often as I do with the big boy LMGs, but it occasionally still happens when I'm strafing and shooting. I found the best way to play the RPK is with a slower, supporting fire playstyle with the 3.4 times Russian scope, a foregrip, and a laser sight. I'm going to give the RPK-74M a 4 out of 5 stars.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up another Battlefield 3 weapon review from Shoostybang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, the RPK-74M has earned 4 out of 5 stars. Next up on the weapon review list, we're going to be covering an assault rifle.
As always, we're interested to see what you guys think of this weapon, so hit up the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this review and you want to see our other reviews, feel free to check out the description below where there is a link that will take you to a playlist of all of our prior weapon reviews. Hey guys, check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/fakethriller and twitter.com/snoop603.